What's up, e-bikers? If you're looking for these short bus of e-bikes, well, I found it. This is the Natko F4 cargo fat tire. It's next on the channel. Alright guys, if you're looking for a low and slow e-bike that you can see on the road, well, this is the Natko F4. It's a kind of a fat tire cargo e-bike, if you will. It's rocking a 750 watt motor down here. It's dual suspension. It's got a payload of 400 pounds, and it only comes in yellow, so it's the only color you can get. I kind of like it. It kind of looks neat. It's a low rider for sure, definitely for short people. Not for tall guys like me. $17.99 is the price. It's a bit high considering what you get here. We'll go over that. But peaks at 1,000 watts. It's got 52 newton meters of torque. On the website it says top speed is 28. I did unlock this thing because it came as class 2, but I only get 22. So I'm not sure what I did wrong, or if it's just the bike I got, because this bike's a little beat up. It's got some bunch of scratches on the battery. Down here, there's just like nicks and bruises everywhere on this e-bike, so it might be a return I got for review. I'm not sure, but definitely not pristine condition here, so that could be why. It might be a return e-bike, but they claim a 60-mile range, and that's because of a 48 volt 20 amp hour battery right here that sits right on the top of the down tube here. It's got a little charging indicator right there. And the port to charge it is down there. You can charge it on or off the bike, of course. Comes with a pretty big front headlight as well. And I'll show you the display in a minute. There is no tail light on this thing. They have a reflector back here. And it did come with this large cargo box, I guess you can call it. It's 21 by 16 inches wide. You can feel like one of those 36 or 48 water bottle packs in there probably, as well as maybe one of those giant pizza box coolers if you want to do deliveries with this thing. I could see it being used like a golf course or something. It's a little runabout essentially. It's with that rear cargo area, and it's really low to the ground, and kind of fun to drive too. For tires, we have these 20 by 3 knobbies with a reflective stripe on there, and it's pretty nice tread on here with the e-bike. 160 millimeter rotors, and these are Zoom mechanical disc brakes, so they're not hydraulics here. Suspension on this e-bike is pretty good. Pretty good travel here. And you can see the pivot point down here for that spring. So it gives you that nice bounce when you're going over bumps. This is a very soft, buttery suspension feel I got out of the box. Here's a look at your handlebars. You got nice ergonomic locking grips. You got a light and a horn. Display pad. There's your display. And right side you got a Shimano shifter. You got a thumb throttle. And the right locking grip there. Of course, your mechanical disc brake levers from Zoom. Got a nice color display here. Gives you trip, max, average, and the odometer there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're in pedal assist 5 there on the right, and it shows you your speed here. Battery bars, no percentages, no voltage. If you want to get into the settings, hold down plus or minus at the same time. That will get you into the P settings, but again, I changed the speed one, didn't really do anything. So actually I went from 20 to 22, but that's what you get on the Natko. Alrighty, bikers, we're on this Natko F4, the short bus of e-bikes, and let's do a quick top speed run here, throttle only. You can barely see the screen, but I'll count out the numbers here for you. 19, 20, 21, and 22. And that's basically it. Tried to unlock it, but it didn't seem to work. There's no instructions for it, and I found a video online of somebody doing it, but it just didn't seem to work. So let's go put it through its hill test and see how it does. I will say it's pretty agile e-bike. It's kind of fun to ride too because you're so low to the ground. Same corners well with these little 20x3 knobbies. Nice. Yeah. It's a lot of fun. It only goes 22, but yeah, I can throttle this thing all day and have fun with it. Doesn't have much torque, 52 newton meters. It seems torqueier than that, but maybe some of the settings I changed help that. But it's coming, so it crosses the street pretty good. Just a few seconds there. So anyway, let's do a hill test and see how she does. Also about the speed, the throttle is limited according to PS. So I'm at PS1 and I'm doing 10 miles an hour. Even slower, I think it's gonna go to 9. Anyway, if I pedal, let's come down the hill here. Go over here and start again. Alright, yeah. PS1 is 9 miles an hour, PS2 10, just 10. PS3 11, 12, not much gain there. PS4 13, huh? PS5 is full speed. Again, this is an e-bike for short people, so I say 5'7" under. You'll fit just fine on this thing. About 13 miles on the odometer so far. Here's the hill test throttle only to start. 750 watt. Of course, there's a lawnmower going right during my test. Never failed, guys. Struggling a bit here. 9 miles an hour. Yeah, we're just chugging along here, low and slow, as I call it. Not a ton of torque on this thing. It'll get you there eventually. I do like the setup of the handlebars though. They did a nice job with that. Good grips. Display is nice itself, even though it's hard to read. So no complaints on the cockpit setup, and I think I'm even okay with mechanical brakes, to be honest with you. They were pretty good. Drop the gears down. Of course, there's a car coming. Oh man, I'm struggling. 7 miles an hour. Six miles an hour. Ooh, one of the slower hill test results I can remember. Natko, so definitely need some more torque on this motor down here. It'll climb the hill, but you ain't getting there too fast. So, all right, let's go do a downhill run, test out the brakes, and we'll get you my final thoughts here. Put it at 0. We're just going to coast here. See how stable it is at higher speeds. You do have some confidence on the bike because you're sitting kind of low, and that helps just with the overall feel and stability of it. Power at 28, 29. Gotta hit those brakes a little bit there. 29. There's a bump. Oh, not bad at all. 30, 31, 33, 34 for a second. All right, hit the brakes. All right. Yeah, mechanical brakes. Not as grippy as hydraulics, but they worked. They work much better on slower speeds. Not coming, they weren't made for 34 miles down a hill, so gotta keep that in mind. All right, there's your Natko F4 cargo e-bike, fat tires. So let's start out with the likes first. So I like the overall design of the bike. I think it's kind of cool looking. It's got the nice big rack back there. Of course, the front handlebar set, the twin forks, big headlight. I like the tires with the reflective strip on there and those knobbies. And the suspension as well. The suspension is great in this thing. It's just super comfortable going over bumps. What I don't like is the price. For $17.99, I don't know if that's because of the tariffs or not, but you can get a lot more e-bike for your money elsewhere. But is what it is. What else I don't like? They came, it's pretty bruised up. There's scratches and marks everywhere across this e-bike. So I'm assuming I got some kind of return e-bike maybe or something like that. It's been passed around a little bit, but I'm not complaining about that. But just check your bike when you do get it. And mechanical disc brakes. For $17.99, I need mechanical disc brakes. I'm sorry, hydraulic disc brakes, and I need a tail light. That's kind of just par for the course in today's e-bike market. So Natko, you're missing hydraulic brakes and you're missing working brake light back there to really justify any kind of price over $1,500. So, but it's a fun little bike. It's low and slow, and if you don't mind that, it'd probably be a good beach cruiser as well. It's a great little cargo e-bike too, with that big rack back here. Again, this is 21 by 16. 21 by 16. And you can put some stuff back there. I dropped some clothes off at one of those clothes boxes, and I threw a bag back there, just put some bungees on it, and rode it to the thing. And I delivered my little donation there to the clothing dumpster. But that's it, guys. Check it out. Put a link in the description. I might have a coupon code, I'll throw that in there as well, but I'll put a link to Natko. They have other e-bikes as well if you want to check them out. They're definitely on the affordable side, most of their other bikes. And this is the F4 from Natko. Catch you next time on Crisscrossed.